In this demonstration, we present ChatQPT, a chatbot for relational query processor education, which chats with the learner and answers questions correlated with relational query processing with the help of a series of other relational query processor education tools. The widespread usage of Relational Database Management System or RDBMs has resulted in continuous demand for database systems courses. Although there exist many tools available to help users learn about relational query processing, they are isolated and users need to learn how to use them beforehand, respectively. Learners may find it overwhelming to operate them at the same time. It has been justified that the key to the success of a learning system is whether it can work in a friendly way and operate in a foolproof style, so that learners do not need to prepare any knowledge about the system. As we shall see in the demonstration, such an all-in-one chatbot will greatly improve the experience of learners for relational query processing. Alice is a student currently taking a course in database systems. She realized that the relational query processor is the core of a relational database system. However, she has found that studying solely from the textbook does not allow for an in-depth understanding of relational query processor. Having heard that there are many educational platforms for relational query processor that can aid in learning, she has chosen to try out 3 systems: Lantern, Mocha, and Arena. Lantern generate a natural language description of a QEP to facilitate its understanding. Mocha is a tool for learner-friendly interaction and visualization of the impact of alternative physical operator choices on a selected QEP for a given SQL query. Arena enables a user to retrieve and view informative alternative query plans of her input query in a user-friendly manner. She has an SQL statement and initially wants to understand its execution process, so she submits the query to Lantern. There are so many technical terms in the natural language description and Alice wants to know what is hash join and index scan. So she tried to search for these terms in browser. After learning these technical terms, Alice is curious about the effects of the hash join and index scan on the execution of her SQL statement. Therefore, she turns to another system, Mocha, and submits the same query and asks for alternative plans that do not use both operators. Moreover, in order to explore more alternative plans and understand the optimization strategies, Alice turns to the third system, Arena, which offers users informative alternative query plans for query processing understanding purposes. However, when Alice needs to query another SQL statement, she feels overwhelmed. To address this problem, she can turn to ChatQPT. We will demonstrate how ChatQPT can complete the series of tasks previously done by Alice. Firstly, we can view the database schema by clicking the button. We can customize an SQL or ask ChatQPT to generate one. Then, we ask how the SQL is executed and ChatQPT answers that. The answer is divided into 3 parts. The first part indicates that the answer was generated by Lantern and provides a hyperlink to Lantern, which can be accessed directly by clicking on the hyperlink. The second part is a natural language description about QEP generated by Lantern. The third part is a button, by clicking on which one can view the visualization of the QEP. It can be seen that the answer contains many technical terms, which may make learners confused. However, learners no longer need to query through a browser, they can directly ask ChatQPT. Based on the knowledge base of the large language model, ChatQPT will provide professional explanations. Next, we ask how will the SQL is executed without hash join and index scan. The answer is also divided into 3 parts. Unlike Lantern, Mocha generates more than one plan. So we can click the button to view the plans and choose a specific plan to view. Finally, we ask ChatQPT to show some alternative plans. Unlike Lantern and Mocha, Arena replaces text presentations with tables. We can ask Arena to provide a very large number of alternative plans, and we can quickly view them through the paging navigation component below the table. So far, ChatQPT has met Alice's needs. But ChatQPT can do much more than that. For example, in the previous dialogue, when we requested how the SQL be executed without hash join, the hash join in the execution plan was replaced with nested loop. Learner may want to know what is the diff between them. For novices, they even don't know what is relational query processor exactly, so they can ask ChatQPT to give a professional definition. What more, ChatQPT can also help solve confusion for advanced learners. They can ask a profound question, such as, how does a relational query processor implement transaction isolation and maintain ACID properties in a multi-user environment? Thanks to its big language model, ChatQPT can answer almost any questions related to relational query processor. As shown in the demonstration, ChatQPT provides support for multiple relational query processor education platforms. Instead of visiting other websites, users can learn about relational query processor through ChatQPT alone. Users don't even have to know what relational query processor education platforms are available. They don't have to understand how to use these platforms and what services these platforms offer, which will save them a lot of time and effort. They just need to submit questions to ChatQPT and then spend more time on learning.